All right, let's move to the NFL. Adam Schefter is reporting that it is not a done deal that the San Francisco 49ers are definitely trading Jimmy Garoppolo. And he says it. What is the direct tweet? Oh, we got sound. Here he is, Schefter.
If you're not trading Jimmy right now, and after trading up to get Trey Lance, it's a sign to your fan base that he's not developing the right way.
He's developing the right way. They are happy with him. He didn't play college football at all 2 years ago. He's coming from a small school to begin with. And there is a steep learning curve for a quarterback like that who's blessed with a lot of talent, who they still are very high on. It's not a reflection of whether they think he's going to make it. Look, people said, no, come on, they're not keeping Garoppolo. They're trading him. Well, he played. Maybe they do trade him. I'm not telling you you're wrong. It still is absolutely on the table that he could be moved. I'm just giving you the other side that I don't think it's a lock that he's going to be traded. He very well might, but it's not a lock.
All right, that was Adam Schefter. And there it is, Rob. Look, we are acting, and you and I haven't been in this group, but we act like 5 Hall of Famer quarterbacks are coming out in every draft.
And it's not even close, Chris. You know how many guys don't make it? Sam Darnold was a complete. He was a quarterback.
He was a meow.
Prototypical body, quarterback body, smart, Chris. He's this, he's that. And nothing. Done.
Exactly. You know how many top pick quarterbacks, whether they're number 1, Jamarcus Russell, or whether they're just a first round pick, how many fail or are just mediocre?
Right.
Baker Mayfield right now is okay, but there's questions about him.
He's got to put together another season like he had 2 years ago when they won 11 games. So
I'm not surprised that Trey Lance may not be ready. The dude played BS, Division I AA, and he's played 3 games he started, 2 of them for San Francisco, 1 for North Dakota State in the last 2 years. And all of a sudden he's going to be ready to take over a team that has Super Bowl aspirations. Now, I don't know.
That was in the NFC Championship game, Chris. That was in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago with the quarterback you're getting rid of.
I don't know that he's not. I don't know I'm not saying he's not going to be all that. I'm just saying we don't know. And for everybody to act like there were people saying that Trey Lance should have been the starter a year ago. How do you know?
Yep.
And
what about in Chicago? Everybody cried bloody murder. Is the jury done?
Justin Fields?
Yeah, with Fields. I mean, I'm not saying, Chris, again, we're not saying that he can't get to that thing, but he didn't play well enough to where you were like, all right, he's in and he's going to play every game from here on out for the Chicago Bears.
Right.
That's not what we saw. That's not what we saw with Trey Lance either.
Quarterback is, I know there's science in it and real judgment, and some guys are very good at it. But I don't care how good you are at judging quarterbacks. Everyone's been wrong. There is a lot of guesswork going into predicting who's going to be great. And we just don't know. And what we do know, Rob, is that for all his flaws, Jimmy Garoppolo wins games. And I hear people all the time, oh, he's winning with a great team and blah, blah, blah. Kyle Shanahan is working magic with a mediocre so-so quarterback. All I know is Kyle Shanahan was 1-10 when Jimmy G went to play for him. And immediately they won 5 straight games. Same guys. Guys that knew they were not making the playoffs. Guys that had been beaten down physically and mentally and emotionally by that point in the season. And Jimmy G rallies them to 5 straight wins. Jimmy G is what, 36? I'm sorry, I think it's 34, 15-1. I believe. I'm going to look it up now.
Yeah, I'm not positive.
Starter of the San Francisco 49ers, what I do know, Rob, is in that same period of time, the San Francisco 49ers, here's their record. They are, including playoffs, 37-15. All right? 37, no, that's overall. 35-15. I'm sorry.
35-15.
That's the finals. 35-16 with Jimmy G as the quarterback. Over that same period, Rob, they're 8-28 when he doesn't play. So that great defense, and it is great, those great receivers, that great running game, it's 8-28 without Jimmy G.
Right.
So I'm not saying he's Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes, but I am saying that he's a pretty decent quarterback, and you need to make sure you got the guy before you give him up.
And all we're saying, and I think it's fair, it's the same reason why people, Chris, around the league could look at Jordan Love and say he must not be wowing them in practice.
Right.
For real. Because if you thought you had something special, seriously, you could move on from Aaron Rodgers. You could. If you're going to get a haul for him, Chris, and you know you got the next hotness or a quarterback who could play at that level, it's the same reason the 49ers aren't going to be that quick, is because Trey Lance hasn't wowed them enough for them to feel like we can turn the reins over to him and not miss a beat.
Because here's the thing, Rob. Jimmy G is under contract for one more year. It's not like he's a free agent and you got to give him a 3 or 4 year lucrative.
No, you can have him play one more year.
Right, play out your contract. That's all they're doing, if indeed Adam Schefter's correct and they don't trade him. So it's nothing, why wouldn't you do it if Trey Lance isn't ready?